What is up, you guys? It's your favorite tarot reader, and I am back with another read. Okay, honey, period that I am taking personal readings. You guys could cash at me at money sign Caprice Cooks. You can also email me or Apple Pay me at capricecooks@icloud.com, alright? Alright, I work on energy. Energy is fluid, so this could be about you. This could be about the person that you're thinking about it anyway. Think about you. Okay, also time is an illusion, so this could be about the past, the present, or the future, but somehow it's affecting you right now, okay? Alright, 33, thank you, Ascended Masters. Spirit guides, Ascended Masters, so family, twin flame family, please be here with me at this time, helping me receive a message to deliver to my Sagittarius for February 9th through the 14th. It is 8:08 a.m. Thank you, Ascended Masters, and it's 2:37 over there on my stove. Feel free to look up any angel numbers mentioned in this video. Alright. Spirit guides, Ascended Masters, so family, twin flame family, please be here with me at this time, helping me receive a message to deliver to my Sagittarius for February 8th through February 9th. Back up off me. This is you telling somebody, like, go and voyage your ass on. Move the fuck around. You could be dealing with the Cancer. I feel like this could be your mom, Sagittarius. I feel like you expanding 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Ascended Masters. I feel like as you expand yourself, your self-love, your self-respect, your self-care. It's like 33. Thank you, Ascended Masters. Whoa. Dial that shit. So this is like my check is 7 figures. I might fuck around and try to dial this shit. This is like motherfuckers see you want to come up because guess why? You took a gamble with yourself. Like you took a risk. This is like you believing in yourself and other motherfuckers didn't. And it's kind of like, I'm finally famous. Like, you finally famous, bitch. You done put the work in. I'm here, no, put the work in. In a Birkin. To me, you're perfect. Baby girl, you got it, girl. I feel like you a complex ass motherfucker, Sagittarius. It's kind of just like you move at the beat of your own drum too, bitch. Like, you just kind of like, oh, yeah, bitch, back up off me. Like, it's kind of like, bitch, I dare you to try me. Like, Sagittarius, I feel like you real in your fire energy. 33, thank you, Ascended Masters. You real ready to smack a bitch. Like, it's just kind of like, and bitch, like, I feel like you talking to somebody real crazy. Like, it, like, to me, it kind of feel like you want somebody heels, you want somebody ass. And I feel like the situation could be more complex than you think. I feel like if you got a best friend, you finding out this best friend is a weak ass bitch. Like, you finding out she talks to one of your niggas, or you finding out that she a punk ass bitch. If this is your mama, I feel like you just gotta walk away from her. I feel like you gotta step your ass back, because the way that her ass communicate with you is like rude as fuck. Like, in her perception of you with the third house here is all fucked up. Like, she still think you a motherfucking kid, still talking to you like you a kid. And I feel like you not allowing nobody to talk to you like you no fucking kid no more. This kind of like, bitch, you not, who the fuck is you? Bitch, shit goes my way. Like, I feel like this is you letting motherfuckers know, like, pull up, drink. Like, this is you, like, literally, like, turning up, kicking it, like, telling motherfuckers, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just seeing you saying, like, I don't give a fuck. They're like, it's like, it's my way. Like, it's my way or the highway. I feel like you telling your mom this. You could have a Cancer mom. I also feel like with this Cancer card here, this is you having like a lot of self-love. 357 equals 33. Thank you, Ascended Masters. 811 equals 10. This is like you no longer giving away to other motherfuckers, Sagittarius. This is you giving to yourself. That bitch bad. Watch her blow up. She gets her way. Like, this is you, like, literally feeling like, shit, I'm finna get my way. Like, I do what the fuck I want to do. I feel like somebody could be getting their head tattooed. Somebody's divine masculine could have a head tattoo. They could be bald head. I also just feel like busting your bubble. Oh, I didn't even see this card. I didn't even see none of these cards. You got the 8th house with intimacy. Wait, this equal 4, 4, 8. That equal 13, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so this equal 4, 4, stability. This right here equal 4, 4. She got me up all night, got me singing these love songs. You got somebody stressing over your intimacy. Somebody is passionate about you. Somebody wants to build a home with you, wants to build stability with you. But I feel like you're not talking to this person. Like, y'all not communicating. You could have blocked this person. This person probably don't know why you blocked them. I feel like you got your own shit going on, Sagittarius. I feel like you're dealing with your own shit. Like, you could be going through something mentally. You could be going through something emotionally. And it's just kind of like, I feel like you don't really have the energy to give to this person if they aren't ready to commit, or if they aren't ready to expand. With the Jupiter card here, somebody could have Sagittarius in their Jupiter. I'm grown now. The city's my throne now. So you could be going back to your hometown for like a holiday or something. You could be running into a Cancer, Sagittarius. And I feel like when you run into this person, you remember all the old times y'all had. Would you believe me if I said I'm in love? It's kind of like, would you believe me if I told you I love you? Like, would you believe me if I told you that this was something that I wanted? Because I feel like in the past, my nose is running so bad that I probably don't even finish this reading. Like, but I also feel like that's God telling me to rest and to not film. But yeah, so I feel like somebody is needing to change their communication skills. Like, somebody's needing to learn how to be a man. It's kind of like you keep acting like, you keep texting me, good morning, beautiful. You keep treating me all nice and shit. 243 = 9. Thank you, Cinemasters. But it's kind of like you keep treating me all good in these text messages. But when it comes to being in person, you act like a pussy. Like, you act like you don't know how to talk to me. It's kind of like you acting like you want a nigga, but then, like, once we get together, you not really acting like that boss-ass bitch. Like, I'm here, I'm a boss-ass bitch. So that could be, like, your attitude. That could be, like, how you act. But real life, you don't really feel that way about yourself. Or it's kind of like you could be dealing with the Capricorn, and it's kind of like maybe your boss get on your motherfucking nerves, and it's kind of like you got the good idea to just take a vacation and to just lay up with your nigga. Or lay up with your female. It, to me, kind of felt like you trying to get ideas about your business, but you got some pent-up frustration, like you've been celibate too long, like you ain't busted a nut in a while. And I feel like maybe you communicating with somebody that maybe you just want to have sex, but then y'all, like, end up falling in love. So this could have been two people, like, using each other, not even purposely or purposefully. But I feel like it was just because y'all were vibrating at the same frequency at that time. So if this is an ex or something, I feel like maybe y'all want to give it a try. I feel like somebody has been staying up, like having a lot of sleepless nights. Staying up. I feel like you're charged by the moon. It's kind of like the moon gives you her power, her feminine power. So you could definitely be a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, cross watching. Or you could have this in your chart. But I feel like right now you're trying to go out with a bang. I feel like this relationship is kind of like you don't want to bang them, like you don't want to have sex with them. But at the same time, you can feel the passion like bubbling up and rising. Look, cook, took, cook. So I feel like this is you looking at like your book of knowledge. Like, this is you asking God for certain answers. Like, you know, like, is this person somebody who will accept me for all of me? Is this person somebody that I can see myself dating? Is this person somebody who's really gonna love me and honor me and care about me? This is you, like, learning how to cook, bitch. This is you, like, watching fucking Chop Jr. and shit. Like, this is you, like, realizing the new desires that God is putting in your heart. God is putting desires in your heart to, like, clean your house more and learn how to cook and be a better housemaker and learn how to get your bag, and then also have time for your friends and shit. This is getting out your own way. I'm on my way down. This is you, like, having to be humbled or having to descend to, like, tap into a new level of leveling up. I ain't gonna sit around and act like I ain't thought about it. Like, you know, I done thought about going back to my old ways. I done thought about, you know, being not of as much light as I want to be. So this is you going back to your past, going back to your book of knowledge, going back to 333, thank you, Cinemasters, going back to those lessons that you've learned. Using your motherfucking cooking pot to motherfucking stir something up in that bitch. It's kind of like you are cooking up some ideas, like cooking up, I'm hearing like a crock pot. So this is like you got some shit on simmer, bitch. Like, you done been sitting on this idea for a minute. You know, you've been sitting on this idea for a minute, and I feel like it took you a while to like bring everything into fruition. It took you a while to bring all the knowledge to the forefront of your consciousness, but I feel like now that it's there, can't nobody take that shit away from you. Now that you've instilled that knowledge into yourself and into others, bitch, like, it's kind of like now you got everybody walking around saying the shit that you say, right? Like the ghetto nun, she got motherfuckers walking around talking about some fucktardia. Divine University, you know. And 1, 2, 3, I hadn't realized until the other day when I had made that video about the deities and shit. It was why I haven't been sleeping or whatever. In that video, I basically pretty much talks about, I feel like life here on earth, 39th and gifts and the masters, is school. Like the human experience is school for a whole different dimension. Like, this is just the realm that we're in right now in our waking hours, but when we sleep is when we're at home. Right now we have boarding school, and it clicked to me 10:55, thank you, and the masters, while I was doing that video. I'm like, actually, while I was watching it back, I'm like, oh, that's why you call it Divine University, because we're becoming divine. Like, we're becoming divine beings. Right now we just beings. We fucking human beings. We not even just beings, we human beings, but we are coming divine beings. You know, we're ready to ascend. And throughout that process, I feel like we have to find our passion. We have to find our purpose. So we have to go back to certain things in our life, certain trials, certain tribulations, certain things that may look to other people as a crooked smile, but to us, it is, you know, who we are. It is what makes us us. It is what has given us a testimony, you know. I feel like, since you gotta tap into the shit that you don't want to think about. You gotta tap into them ex niggas and them ex bitches that done broke your heart. The first lesbian bitch that kissed you and ran off with a nigga. Like, all that shit that you think you don't gotta think about, bitch, you gotta think about that shit. You gotta think about that shit. You gotta own that shit. You gotta, you know, make yourself feel like you're healing from it. Like, don't just ignore it, because the more and more you ignore shit, the more and more like you repress it. The more and more we repress shit, the more and more illnesses come in our body. You know, so this is a sense of like loving yourself enough to let go of anything that's not holding you up. With the fourth house right here, this is stability. This is all 4 legs. Like, this is 4 legs to the chair holding your ass up. This is you having stability in mental health, mentally, all emotionally, spiritually, and physically. The 4 legs that you need to be holding you up, I feel like you got them, or you're earning them. Draw 2. This is kind of like, don't always put your 2 cents in people motherfucking life. This is motherfuckers putting their 2 cents into your life. This is like, bitch, I didn't ask you. This motherfucker's drawing conclusions about you, drawing fucking 1 or 2, 3 conclusions about you from a situation that they don't got shit to do with. 820 equals 10. It's like, bitch, I'm ending that cycle. 249. Congratulations. 49 is the angel number for congratulations. This is kind of just like, bitch, whoop-de-doo, you want a cookie, bitch? Like, okay, you told some shit about me that I done already told about myself, bitch. It ain't shit you could tell me that I don't already know about me. It ain't shit that you could make me feel about myself that I haven't already went through myself. Bitch, you can't make me feel guilty. I felt guilty before 333 that kills in the masters. Bitch, you can't make me feel no type of way about myself. Like, I don't give nobody that much fucking power to make me feel no type of way about myself. Bitch, fuck you. Bitch, skip you. Fuck you, hoe. I don't give a fuck. Fuck being spiritual, bitch. I can say fuck you. Fuck you, hoe. If you ain't doing nothing for my greatest good, if you're not communicating effectively with me, you know, if you're not helping me carry out my ideas and my passions and the shit that I got going on in my life, bitch, you gotta move around. Bitch, reverse. When it all falls down, bitch, I gotta go back to my past. I gotta realize why the fuck I have you in my life. Tap into the shit, the good that you have done for me. And then thank you for that shit. Reverse. I'm back up out the motherfucking driveway. Pull off and take my ass back home. Bitch, I can't do this no more. I feel like this is you letting go of intimacy issues. This is you letting go of past relationships, past hurt. Why, bitch? Because you ready to go into some stability. You ready to go into some new shit. So how is this past relationship, this past hurt, this past job and shit, this past, you know, your parents and shit beating your ass and you being an orphan and shit, like, you know, how's this past shit gonna help you? If you don't fucking use it, if you don't fucking think about that shit, bitch, you better think about that shit. You better deal with that shit. With the 7 here, divine guidance. Like, this is you using everything that God has put you through to your advantage, but you did not go through that shit in vain. You did not go through that shit for no reason. You went through that shit for a reason. You went through that shit to be able to speak life into people, to be able to speak your testimony into people. And that's period. With the 9th house here, I mean, this is not the 9th house, but I'm hearing the 9th house seeking. This is you literally seeking for your emotions, seeking for that thought, seeking for those feelings of doubt and resentment and shame and guilt and insecurities. Like, this is like tapping into all the shadow work that you don't want to tap into. This is going back to, I just heard going back to the basics, bitch. Like, hello, you have 2 9s. This is sacrifice and leadership. In order to be a leader, you have to sacrifice some shit. You have to go through some shit so that you can know how to lead others through some shit. Period. The 5th house with reverse. This is you reversing your heart chakra. Reversing, you know, the pain and the turmoil that people have put you through. Reversing that shit and turning it into love and light. Transmuting energy. Learning how to transmute energy. Learning how to change your energy. We buy a lot of clothes, but we don't really need them. This is kind of like, this is motherfuckers like inviting a lot of friends into your home, inviting a lot of people into your space, but it's like, we don't really need these people. We are okay. Like, we have God. We have ourself, we have our soul tribe, we have our soul family members. This is letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Learning to communicate, not just block motherfuckers, but tell motherfuckers, stand 10 toes down. Like, bitch, this is why I'm blocking you. This is why I don't want to deal with you. You know? But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Again, I am taking personal readings. You guys can cash at me at money sign Caprice Cooks. You can also email me or Apple Pay me at capricecooks@icloud.com. You alright? I'm out of here.